actually 1-1 on the clock right now. That's great. Yeah. My name is Aphrodite, and this is Aphrodite's house. If you are new here and don't know me, that's who I am. I go by Aphrodite. There's a whole backstory to that. That's a video for another time. Anyways, welcome to my channel. Just getting some more good vibes going on here. I have my deck here with me today. Pretty. Yeah. I have my deck here with me specifically just to kind of get a sense of the energy throughout this conversation, especially because this is the deck that I use when I do practice tarot with my ancestors. Let me talk. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Temperance upright. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah. The Four of Swords reversed. And the Seven of Cups reversed. The Seven of Cups upright, actually. Yeah. Okay. Interesting energy. Okay. So, this was actually sparked by the same question being asked in my comment section. Can you feel your significant other's ancestors, whether they love you? To make a very long story short, you can feel your significant other's whole spirit team. When I astral travel, or when I dream, right, of my significant other, I often see those who are with him, or I notice that there's a lot of crazy synchronicities. Believe it or not, getting my Moldvite, communicating with Thoth, learning about the Emerald Tablets, which I'm now reading the translation of, and so many more things happened while I was sleeping next to my significant other. Doors opened and continue to open when we're together. Our energy aligns that way. His ancestors have allowed me access to him. My ancestors have allowed him access to me through our own innate healing abilities. The knowledge that we share and how we function is all because our ancestors coexist. They're aware of each other. I'm aware of them. My significant other is not overly spiritual. It's not something that is 100% important to me. I don't need for my partner to be knee deep in everything mystic and esoteric and just all of that. You know, they understand me and what I'm into and how I celebrate my cultures and the things that I believe in and the things that I've studied and my goals. You know, we align. So them not wanting to keep up the same practices as me or doing these particular things as me does not hurt my feelings one bit. I will say it can be difficult when you can feel the other person's ancestors, especially when you're very spiritual and they go, oh, you can hear me, or oh, you can see me. Can you do this? Can you do that? I've had that happen to me a couple of times with different people that I've had relationships with, but I definitely didn't want to scare them or just make them feel some type of way. So it was definitely more of a gradual process of say someone's like spirit guide. This is such a crazy analogy, but say someone's spirit guide is a dragon, and the dragon will come up to me when I'm in a state of meditation or dreaming or, whatever it may be, and they'll go, hey, they're stressing about X, Y, and Z. This is kind of what's happening. I can't get the messages through to them. They're not, you know what I mean? They don't understand. Then I come in and I go, hey, I understand that you've been stressed about X, Y, and Z. Here's some suggestions on how you can kind of relax or how you can recenter yourself. And sometimes, even though someone's not really, really deep into spirituality, that's what they need. You can be a very balancing, you two can balance each other out very well. 9 times out of 10, if you feel like you are in contact with their guides or you feel like you can feel them, that's because you can, and you are. There's a lot to it. There's really a lot to it. And I feel like, I think I was saying this in the comment section earlier too, it really doesn't matter how much they like you, how much love they have for you. If you're not growing and they're not growing, from both sides, your team and theirs will pull you apart. It does not matter. They could love you. You could be the missing piece. You two could have a whole future together with 10 kids, meant to get married. But in that moment, they will do what's necessary for both of you all to continue to grow. And I think a lot of people want to contribute your significant other's ancestors or spirit team in general to, they don't like me and now we're not together. How do I get them to like me? And a lot of the times it's not even that they don't like you. You have growing to do, baby. They need you to step onto the left before you fuck this person up and fuck up all of the future opportunities you will have with each other. Take a step back. This isn't a I don't like you, you're not good enough to join the bloodline. There's the potential for so much beauty here. We've seen it. We are trying to get you both to be aligned with this. But in order for that to happen, you're both going to need to take a step back, really assess your lives, get yourselves together, and come back together so that we can make this happen. Sometimes, it's a lot of energy in here. Sometimes you get really lucky and you've done the work. You've done a good chunk of the work before you've progressed any further with this person, so there's no need to really deal with that or like the separation. But I'm telling you, if you feel like you feel their spirit team, you do. They're looking at you. They're trying to figure out, what's going on. They're trying to figure out what you're doing. The same way your spirit team does with other people. You thought you were just going to invite this person into your inner circle and we weren't going to check them out first. We weren't going to check out who they're working with. We weren't going to check out the vibe. We weren't going to make sure you're not going to get fucked up. Their team does the same thing. I will say that if you're uncomfortable or you need boundaries, set boundaries. I mean, like, grandma can love you to death, but you don't want to see grandma 24/7. You know what I mean? Tell grandma you need a break. I love your grandson, but I need you to back off just a little bit. That's okay too. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So please don't get caught up in the, do they like me? A lot of the times when you progress in a positive way and it's really how things are supposed to play out, meaning like you've not had any real issues, a lot of the times the relationship I find between the ancestors and the bloodlines in general have been blessed on some spiritual level, and I think that's a really big plus. I think that is a beautiful thing, and that's where your focus needs to be. Like I said, if you need boundaries, set those boundaries. you shouldn't really feel like someone's looming over you 24/7 who's not a part of your team. If that's happening, you need to be cleansing and clearing your space regularly, and just reminding other energies who are coming in, whether they be from your significant other spirit team or maybe a friend's spirit team, you know, I have things going on. I need you to back up. I shouldn't be feeling you like this, and yet here I am feeling you. So let's do something about that, so that you're over there and I'm over here and we're coexisting, but we're not, you know, killing each other, so to speak. Yeah, I said that, and all of the smoke came this way, like, correct the way you speak right now. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do some editing because someone else just came in and was talking about how the way that I do things is pretty funny. And it made me kind of zone out there for a minute. Woo. Tons of energy coming in here today. Everyone wants to get a chance to speak. Someone off of my significant other's side is reiterating, if they didn't like you, you'd know. You'd know. This would be a situation of you'd be uncomfortable sleeping over at their house. You'd feel uncomfortable stepping foot in their house, or like any type of like sacred space where they spend a lot of time that holds a lot of their energy. Yeah. You'd be like mad uncomfortable 24/7. They're kind of encouraging you to get the fuck out. Now, I'm not going to speak on why that happens in those terms of like just get out like that. But usually it has a lot to do with the fact that there's some shifting and changing that needs to happen. I'm just noticing the energy coming off of my incense. Like, you guys can't see it, but I can see it. It's purple. That is so wild. It's like an indigo. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it's dancing too. The energy in here is so you can tell what's going on by how the energy off this incense disperses and what's going on. It's not going straight up or straight out in any one direction. It's dancing. It's dancing. It's going. This is so cool. I'm sorry. This is not what you came here for, but it's what I'm living for right now. Indigo swirls dancing. I'm living. This is so beautiful. And then there it goes over to you. So whatever you're thinking about, cleanse your thoughts. Cleanse your thoughts. But yeah, to again make a very long story short, you can feel how they feel about you, most definitely. 110%. 110%. If you're curious about how they feel about you, you can book a reading with me or with whatever trusted reader that you like. One who knows your energy particularly well, or, you know, whatever. But if you feel drawn to me, then the way to book with me is in the description box below. I am currently still taking bookings for January, and obviously February is clear open with Valentine's Day coming up. I'm sure I'm gonna have people booking for all sorts of reasons. But yeah, so I hope this video was helpful, informative, and a little funny, obviously, because a lot is happening right now and it's hilarious. Evie says hi. And so that's where we're at. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope this video was informative. I hope it was helpful in some way. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's how I know you like my content and want me to keep making more. And it's how my ancestors know that you find the shit that we do to be funny, because not only are we here to educate you and help you grow, we are here to make you laugh. We are a funny bunch, I promise. We can be deadly serious, but we are funny. One thing about us, we are funny. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are. And I hope your healing journey never stops and that you continue to grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.